Probably should make a video about this since I'm gonna be streaming a little bit more. Alright, this right here is probably the fastest way you can start leveling up your mastery, as well as getting a lot of weapons early game. I suggest going to the market, clicking the weapons tab right here. Oop, not deluxe bundles, but weapons tab. You'll see all these beautiful items right here. And what you could do is you can click hide items without blueprints. You can click hide own and hide master. But I'm going to unlock them so I can show you all of them. But the one thing you want to have is hide items without blueprints. This means you can't just buy them with plat. So all these weapons here you can buy straight off the market with credits. So say you are our guy Hawktaw over here and you're mastery rank 9. You are at a wonderful level, I would say, a wonderful level. And say you're wanting to get to mastery rank 9, how you should do it. So first off, you should start by looking for all the weapons that are within your rank, buying the blueprint for them, and then building them up. Say you get to mastery rank 9 and you're like, I really need a weapon that'll carry me into the end game. So you'd want to pick the Phantasma. The Phantasma is about 25,000 credits. It's about 20,000 credits. Yeah, 25,000 credits to get the blueprints, and it's going to be 20,000 credits to make it, or haulers if you've made it all the way to the end game. It's going to take 2 argon crystals, so you're going to have to make your way all the way to the void. It's going to cost some intact sentient cores. It's going to cost some plastids and some nanospores. So you're going to have to figure out where to grind those. I suggest going to the wiki. If you do have the blueprint, you can hover over the element or the component there, and it will let you know what, where you can go get that at as well. So, but if you're mastery rank 9, I think this is one of the best weapons to get. I have this Phantasma Prime. It is probably one of my favorite weapons. I like to use it on Revenant because it gives extra magazine capacity, but I got the turret, so I recently been using that to play around with the turret a little bit, just because the get gun is crazy, man. But the Phantasma, I got a lot of time with this gun and the Cedo. So Phantasma and Cedo are really good. Cedo you can get at mastery rank 8. Phantasma you get at mastery rank 9. I think another weapon that is really good to get early game, in my opinion, is the Atomos. Building this guy up is a really nice secondary. You could probably use it as a main gun kind of early-ish based on how much time you put into it. That's one of my favorite weapons. But going through and making sure you have the hide items without blueprints, and then clicking hide own and hide master, that'll kind of help you narrow down what you have and haven't completed yet on this list, and then that will allow you to build up mastery points here, so that way you can rank up a lot easier. And all of this is free, and you can get it in the game without having to worry about spending any platinum and grinding platinum. Way cheaper. You can also go to Warframes and do that here, so you can buy all the blueprints this way. Is Atomos better than Gamma Core? I think so. I like it a little bit more. I've always liked the Atomos whenever I played the game. The Atomos also has an incarnate mode, which is pretty good. If you have, do you have access to Kuva Liches? Because if you have access to Kuva Liches, I recommend the Kuva Nukor. I'm not really sure what mastery rank you have to be to unlock that, but yeah, if you can finish your Lich I recommend hopping over here. Where is it at? Where is Cassini? Yeah, here you go. I recommend not on Steel Path, but I would recommend getting the Cassini as not Cassini, the Kuva Nukor. And what you could do is hop in solo, go to Cassini, and then use a shade if you have one. You can also get shades in the game for free. It's also a good way to get get mastery points and level up without having to spend platinum. Let's see, let's go here. Equipment, companions. So if you go to companions, own and mastered, you can get a lot of good stuff here. This is all the stuff that you can get with blueprints, but you can get the carrier, death cube, Doriga. You definitely need to get genetic code templates. You need to get the incubator, power core. You can get the worm, you can get the taxon, and you can get a shade. So I recommend getting the shade most definitely. Can you get a Nautilus here? How do you get the Nautilus? Okay, you have the farm for the Nautilus. Nautilus you have the farm for, but I recommend getting the blueprints for these, especially the Doriga early on and the shade. And I would say getting these two as well. That way you can start making your own Kubros and Kavats. But getting a shade, that'll let you go invisible. That'll help out with spy missions. And then Doriga is just really, really strong. Especially early game. Like, really good. So, I recommend going through here and get some of these items. There are also... What else is there? I recommend also going to equipment and getting the 10x Cypher blueprint. That way you can get 10 ciphers, and whenever you get into hacking missions, you can just do that. Like, why would you do the puzzle, especially at the higher levels when they're really hard? And if you have mastery, if you have like the mastery quests, you can use the ciphers in those, so that way you can just bypass them and get it done without having to waste time. I think I have like 70 of these. I just make them whenever, just cause I don't really like doing those puzzles, so I make ciphers. I think that's really good to get. Other than that, getting the blueprints for Warframes, that's really nice to do early game. That way you can figure out where to farm some of these characters, especially the ones that have blueprints in here. And some of the ones I would say like early game to get, I would say get Grendel, and then once you have arbitrations, you can unlock that. Necros is really good. Rhino's pretty good. Sarn's really good. For melee, I think Valkyr's the best. Nova's a really good nuke frame. Mag is really good in my opinion. Caliban's decent. He's pretty chill. I really liked him as well. If you like running and gunning, Mirage is really good. Oberon's also really good right now. I like Rhino, but he's just like too straightforward for me. So I subsumed him for his roar. So I don't really play him anymore. But other than that, I think this is a good way to kind of assist you in leveling up your mastery rank, as well as getting a few items on the side that will help you leveling and getting through the game for the most part, especially like with ciphers. You can get some of these squad packs. I wouldn't really focus on anything that you can buy with platinum, but the stuff with credits, I'm gonna say you should do that, especially if you're a solo player. And then getting the companions, being able to buy the blueprints, you can again farm a lot of this stuff without like having to do too many missions. You just have to get various like components and whatnot, farm that up, and then you can just build it. You will have to farm plat for companion slots if you don't have any of them, which, you know, that sucks, but hey, that's the name of the game. It is Barrow week this week while I'm making this video, so you can farm relics. I know people are going to be wanting to buy some, what is it, prime part junk. So that way you could probably hop on, sell some items, and go from there. You could probably even make some items. I know they're doing. There's always a chance to get the latest resurgence if you're high enough level to do the Omni fissures. And then yeah, I say if you really wanna level up, I'd say focus maybe on some of these weapons right here. You can get a lot of different ones, try out what you do and don't like. There are going to be a lot of bad ones. I think there are going to be more bad ones than good ones maybe, but I say focus. If you can level up and get the Phantasma, that'd be really helpful. And one way to level up your weapons really fast, I would say, I wonder if I can go to my codex. Yeah. If you have finished, is it a side quest? No, it is a Warframe quest. If you have already finished the new Strange quest line, which you get that by talking to Similon, Syphilaris, whatever they got, the yellow guy in the strata. We can go over there real quick. I don't know his name off the top of my head. Best to show you than to keep on memeing, right? So you want to go to the strata relay. You can go to anyone. You know, you got to pick the right room though. That way you get them buffs, y'all. Gonna take me a couple seconds to load in. Make sure to like and subscribe so that way I can get your views can help me get a better PC. Once we do that, you want to make sure you can make your way over to Cephalon Simaris, right? So he'll chat with you. You might have to do the quest, but he's how you start the new Strange quest. And he'll have you, let's see, yeah. You'll be able to chat with him. You'll be able to do all that kind of good stuff. Once you do that, you will need to come over here and make sure you have a decent amount of these synthesis scanners. And you're going to want to do his quest line and scan a few of these like elite-ish enemies or whatnot. Once that is done and you have his quest complete, actually let's go to fast travel, you will then unlock a new syndicate mission, and then you could do elite sanctuary onslaught. What I like to do is I have like a hot swap build. Let's do melee because I can. I'm leveling up a melee weapon. So what I'll do is I'll put on a melee weapon. I need to level up. Yeah, let's do torpedo because I do need to level this up to be the Legion, right? Then we'll go to elite sanctuary onslaught. You'll join up with a few people like so. Sometimes it takes a couple seconds. This is probably one of the fastest ways to level up your weapons. So we're gonna get in here like this. My torpedo's like level 7. Hey Ollie. Down. No, buddy. The torpedo's like level 7. Hopefully we have a bunch of newer people. Ollie's gonna come try to attack me as I'm making the video and trying to show you all what's going on. But yeah, you can kind of just chill in here. I mostly just kind of try to attack enemies. It's gonna be kind of weak. Now let me turn on some stuff. My Duriga's probably gonna be able to help me with a lot of the damage here. Man, we got, who's this? Mirage? Mirage is killing them. I saw somebody, they were just like standing there shooting in one direction. So I was wondering if that helped you get more experience on your weapon, if people are killing enemies faster, but just if you're using your weapon, it assigns it to your weapon. I don't know. But as you can see, I'm just chilling here. I've only been here for a minute and 19 seconds. And we are already at a rank 18 for the weapon here. The actual rank is 13. So we're getting a lot of bonus experience here. Well, let's see. Yeah, we're still at 19. I haven't been able to hit an enemy. I wonder if this is the like Mirage's, I think it's 2 ability, makes like the item drops like some sort of like damage item or whatnot. I never really played Mirage like that. I need to, but I think I need a better computer to play Mirage. Not gonna lie. Where are the enemies at, man? They just die. Yeah, we're at like 22. I was hoping to get done with this before another mission, but looks like we're gonna have to do 2 of these. But it's only been 2 minutes and 38 seconds, and we've gone from level 7 on this weapon to level 23. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the 2nd level. And we're gonna be here for another like 2 minutes, but not the worst. Maybe I'll get a little bit more experience this time. Oh, I'm the host. Dope. That means if when I leave, they'll probably leave. Oh. Yeah, we're almost there. Oh my goodness. Level 20 torpedo. And once this is done, we will be able to build our Legion. I've been trying not to use my 1 ability. Afraid that it will steal kills from my melee weapon, but might need to do it just so I can level it up faster. Oh wait, your Zaku has you protected. Okay, torpedo is max rank. So we took maybe 2 minutes and a few seconds. Oh, is this for this level? So maybe 4 minutes total. Not bad, right? 5 minutes. Sometimes it takes less. Sometimes you can get to max rank with a weapon in only a few seconds. Just because the team comp is amazing. But here, I started at level 7, so I feel like the bonus or the amount of experience that I was going to get with it would have been different. I've noticed that sometimes, like, if you go do a quest with, like, say you do a mission and you're like level 23, sometimes it takes longer for me to get to max rank on a quest or something like that, whereas if I went in at level 0 with the weapon, it would be done like in the first round or something. Young Tenno over here still learning the game, so maybe I'm missing something. Alright, we in there. But from what I do know, that is the fastest way to level up a weapon. And if you are trying to boost all those weapons you're building and you don't really care about any of them, you can just build and sell them. The only ones I wouldn't sell are the Nadarok and Zorus and Grimoire. So yeah. The only weapons I would not sell, the Nadaruk. Do not ever sell this weapon here. Don't ever sell it. There's another one. There's another one. Yeah, don't ever sell this one either. Keep this one forever. Keep this one forever. Where's the other one? I think I'm wielding this one. Keep... No, I'm not. It is the... Yeah. The Skiajati. Keep that one forever. It's a free one. And there's the Grimoire. Don't touch that one. Keep that one forever as well. They're free, they're strong, and they'll help you do a lot in this game. So, with that out of the way, hopefully I see you all running it up and getting some levels, my guys. So I'll see you all on that video right there.